Ah, do, 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 Soldier Boy. Do, 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 do. Ah, you do, 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 do. What the what the is the background?
You messed it up.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't do the ah.
Where did I miss that? Okay, no, okay. You guys do the back end then.
Oh, dum, dum,
Oh,
dum,
Soldier Boy,
dum,
tell him.
dum, dum, dum,
What it is,
dum,
yeah.
dum,
Yeah.
You,
You,
dum,
yeah,
dum,
yeah,
dum,
yeah.
dum,
Ah, Soldier
dum,
Boy
dum,
up in this hole.
dum,
Watch me crack
dum,
and watch me
dum,
roll. Watch
dum,
me crack that
dum,
Soldier Boy
dum,
and Superman
dum,
there. Now
dum,
I mean
dum,
you crack that
dum,
Soldier Boy.
dum,
You crack my
you,
Soldier Boy. You crack that Soldier Boy. You crack that Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy up in this hole. Watch me crack and watch me roll. Watch me crack that Soldier Boy. That Superman there. Now I mean you. You. Now I mean you. What's goody in the hoodie? It's MJ on the mic. Everybody shout, cause you know we about to get hype. Step into the scene and we're looking all clean. It's Big MJ, you know about me. We got E-Man in the building, you better say it twice. We got Latif in the building and you better look twice, cause the building is shaking, the building is quaking. The CNT told us just to wake up, yeah. Yeah. Happy Wednesday, guys. It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the Bizzle. How has it been? I haven't done a solo episode on the main channel in a very long time. And I thought, let me make sure the YouTube people are understanding what's happening down at Patreon. You know, we be singing and dancing, but guys, how are you? Guys, where do I even start my week? First of all, I missed you guys. I've been really busy doing a lot of fun things. I've done a lot of random things this week. First of all, me and my friendship, we went to this shooting thing. I didn't even know they have this in London. Shout out to London Hotspots because I really, really like her. You know, she does all those like reviews, dinner reviews, activities reviews. So I was like, listen, I'm going out with my friendship. Where do we need to go? And she said, you need to go to this shooting range. And it's like basically a place where they have different activities and then they have these guns, but in the guns, there's like pellets, like little pellets like this. And you shoot different targets and you have different activities in different rooms. So I said, okay, cool. Now, we went to that and it was so much fun. I've realized that I'm a very competitive person. I have been trying this year. You guys know I've been trying this year to stay in my feminine. I've been in my feminine bag. You know, I gotta be a lady. But every time it comes to these competition games, the real tongue starts coming out. I ain't never had a gun. I've never held a gun in my life. But you see, at this range, I thought I was a driller. But I don't talk my rock. Coming to the front, but they're putting that soda for y'all. Take weight up for the like. I thought that I could have been a gang affiliate. I'm not even joking. And then we had these little competitions where it was like, okay, you had to shoot the target, and then let's just say like you had to shoot the target, and then the score keeps going up and up, and then you have to compare your scores. I said, nah, guys, I'm in the up block right now. You're my enemy. You're part of, what's the postcode? You're part of SW1. I'm part of E3. Let's have it. Type shit. I beat him though. It's hard. Listen, I feel like when you're going on an activities day, you need to kind of, even if you know in your heart you can win, I feel like sometimes you need to just feed a man's ego and let him win. I feel like that's what you should do. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna beat your ass. Because let me tell you something. I used to play a lot of sports back in the day. I used to play netball. I used to play rounders. I used to be on every sports team. So I kind of feel like in terms of my hand-eye coordination, I'm so good at games. That's what my ego tells me anyways. It might not be as true as you know, I'm saying it in my head, but I am so good at games. So those activity dates, yeah, I be whooping asses. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm on 5, he's on 1. Should I just let him have this round? Because you know there was where, you know when the guy's losing, yeah, you start seeing them get frustrated. You start seeing them, you know, it starts really confident, like, yeah, you know, I got this. And then like, you're whooping his ass. And he starts to get frustrated. Now he's really playing.
No, but you know what? I think it depends, Joyce, though.
Go on.
If you suggested, let's go on one of these fun type of dates, I would be like, maybe she's kind of good. So I would kind of maybe practice or go before.
Not the practice beforehand.
No.
Training beforehand.
Do you know what it is? Losing those type of dates is long for the rest of the dating, man, bro.
Imagine you've come in your nice little two-piece looking all cute. Guys, have you seen some of the girls do that? Is it Tocker? That Tocker Sports? Oh, yeah, imagine you're going to Tocker. Basically, if you guys don't know what Tocker is, it's this place in the UK where it's like football games. Imagine you're on a date. Sister girl says, let's go on an activity date. She's wearing her little gym shirt looking all cute. And then she's now whipping that ball. As a man, are you not going to stop?
You're going to rage, bro.
Next thing you know, you think you're playing one of your boys, 5-a-side.
No. Now you just have to do mind games after that.
What, like, you know, I let you win. Obviously, you know, ladies first.
Shoes, like, obviously, you're just kicking it. You don't even know how you're kicking it. It's luck. I'm actually trying to do the thing properly.
At that point, you have to pull an injury. You're like, nah, my hamstring, my calf. Did I not tell you that, you know, when I was at work the other day, I hurt my leg. Like, you have to stop. You got to say something.
Anything.
Anything. Guys, let me tell you the other thing I did, right? I haven't been to a white people club in a long time. Guys, I ended up at this bar because I was really feeling to shake my leg a little bit. But I didn't want to go to my usual spots. You already know where I go. Everybody say it, 1, 2, 3. Eden Lounge. Yes. I go to Eden Lounge often. And I was like, you know what? I want to go to a new spot. So we were just walking around and then we came across this club. And obviously they were playing like, you know, the tunes. They were playing, you know, like when you go to, not instance, you know, like when white people play black music, they're not going to give you the hard, but you might hear broke off your back. You know, they're going to play the soft black music. They're not going to go full Ashake, but they might go, it's Fuse, you know, that type of music. Anyways, we were like, okay, let's go to this club. First thing that shocked me, no tables, all dance floor. I can't remember the last time I walked to the bar and got myself a mixer. It was a very foreign experience for me, guys. I queued up and I was like, got to the bar and I was like, can I have 2 shots of tequila and a double mixer and apple juice? Then got my doubles, got my little shots, and the guy was very generous with the shots as well. That's another thing. Is that a white people thing?
Yeah. They don't mind. They just pour it anyhow.
He poured the double and then he poured it again. I'm like, babe, there's no more space in the glass. You're just pouring it on the counter at this point. You're just showing off. He was just showing off. And then he did a shot with us. I was like, you're on the party thing too. Okay. I love it. So I took the shots. Guys, the dance floor was full to the brim. And guess what people were doing?
Dancing.
They were dancing. They were dancing with the 2 pieces of rhythm they had in their body. Like, nobody, I'm not even over-exaggerating. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. There was like, 50 people in that room? The dance floor was choked. There was not a single rhythm on that dance floor. But you know what there was? There was heart. There was heart, guys. There was heart on that dance floor. I was seeing, like, you know those ones where, like, it feels right, so I'm going to do it. It might not necessarily look right, and it didn't, but it felt right. It was like, you know, when you just give them something. Like, you know, when it's like, it was almost like I was watching a bunch of people with Tourette's. It just felt right to do, so they were just doing it. But can I just say the DJ was mixing for his life, and I really enjoyed. It was lots of like hip hop. It was rap. He played Bashman. Hey gala, you know, what else did they play that I love? Just the music that you will know that's in mainstream rap, hip hop, guys. And another thing. Why were there so many people kissing on the dance floor? In the middle. Guys, people were kissing. People were lipsing. And it just made me feel like I could do a cheeky kiss right now and nobody would even care. Because there was about 7 people in the middle, like it was, it reminded me of, High School Musical, yeah? When that scene where Troy Bolton and Gabriella, they're in the middle of New Year's and the party is crazy and they're just in the middle kissing. That's how it felt. I'm like, is this what you look?
Were people on their phones though? Did you see anyone on their phones?
Nobody was on their phones.
This is why there's kissing in the middle.
They were lipsing in the middle. So anyways, I felt at this point, I was like, I have found my tribe. So guys, I'm in the dance floor and I'm like anyone that see me in the clubs, if you've seen me in the club, usually I have to warm up first. I have to stay in the middle. It's like you don't want to be the first one dancing. When you go to a black party or you go to a black club, you don't want to be the first one because, well, don't do too much. Like, that's crazy. But then you might be the third person or the fourth person, but you're never the first. In this, I went straight guns blazing. Guys, the type of moves, I hadn't danced like that in a while in public. And I felt no shame. To the point where people started moving away from me. I looked around and I was like, there was a bunch of people here. Because you know why? Because I was the only rhythmatic person. I was given the move. I feel like they were feeling very intimidated at my dance moves. Because they were doing their best. And I was doing...
What kind of moves were you doing?
Not gonna lie, I was giving them stallion knees. I was on the floor. You know them ones where you go on your knees. They ain't never seen anyone move like that. I was giving them tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. They had just like, when you're just managing your wiggle. You're doing your wiggle, you're doing your small rotation, and then someone's here doing a hip isolation. She was like, we don't want to play with her.
We don't want the smoke.
We don't want the smoke. And obviously they're with their babes as well, innit? So imagine you're there doing your wiggling. And then the girl next to you is doing, I should have thinking, nah, I don't need this competition right now. Let me get myself together.
But you had fun though.
No, guys. So I was with my fan shit, right?
Oh, he was there?
He was there, yeah. I was with my fan shit. And obviously he's very much on the wall, very chill, whatever. So I was doing the tick-tock. I put my leg on this, like there was a little platform I put my leg on the platform. Bah, pa, 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 pa. Do you see the way the bum is jiggling? Pa, 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 pa. I was doing, there was a girl, right? There was this girl, she came up to me. And obviously I've been getting a lot of I get a lot of gay allegations in it. Because I do have quite a lot of masculine energy. I don't mind. All the fine things in it. So this white girl came up to me, confident. She whispered in my ear. She came up to me. She was like, he doesn't deserve you. Look at him on his phone while you're showing all these moves. And I turn around and he's there like, and I'm like, you motherfucker, right, let's dance right now. She grabbed me by the waist and was wiggling. She was wiggling. And I was like, yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I felt like I was in a Shakira music video. I was giving her, she was giving me, she was on the floor doing something. Guys, honestly, not a rhythm in sight. All heart. But you know what? I loved it. And I'm looking at fan shit at the back. And he's looking at like, what's going on? I'm like, shut the f up. You don't even know what's going on. We was guys. I had me a little girlfriend at the night. Shout out her. Like, do you know what it is? Do you know what kind of confidence? She came up to me. Imagine, she came up to me and she said, he don't deserve you. Look at the way you're giving these moves and he's just on his phone. And I said, now if I was gay, I would have been sold. That level of confidence.
Yeah, that's top tier, to be honest.
How a little white girl trying to steal your girl right in front of you? Huh? I respect it. I loved it. Anyways, I'm going to go to that club again. Honestly, I could not even tell you what the club is called. All I know, I was in Aldgate, and it was like a bar club thing. I want to do it again though. I swear to God, there was like literally 5 black people in the club. You know another thing about the club? Listen, let me tell you something. And I don't know if this is just a me thing or if this is if any of you girlies have experienced this before. There was a lot of interracial relationships in there. Not a lot. There was a few interracial relationships. So fine shit goes to the toilet. And, you know, obviously, because I've been really busting my best moves, I just I need to sit down. So I go sit down. And there's this white girl. She's having a good time with her man. She's dating a black guy. She's wiggling, you know. She wiggling. And I sit down. Then all of a sudden, everyone starts getting quite uncomfortable. She decides to sit down. She's looking at me, and then the guy's looking at me like, oh, like, starts, you know. I said, listen, I'm not your girlfriend's friend, dude. I feel like they felt like I had an issue with what was going on with them. And it's like, nobody was even checking for you. Go on with your wiggle. Have a good time. Have a blast. Do your big one. But it's like they had that automatic thought that because I'm here, a black woman is here. It's like, listen, my fan's gone to the toilet. I'm just here to sit down and breathe before I go again. But yeah, I'm going to go again. I'm going to go to that club again. It was really, really, shout out to all the white girls. They know how to have a good time.
Was that the first time you've been out with fan shit? In like that type of setting?
Yeah, it was. It was the first time I'd been out at all, really. No, at all, like in that type of setting, like a club. I've not been to a club like that since I went to uni in Kingston.
Damn.
You know, I went to Kingston University briefly. Briefly.
No, but is that the first time you two together have gone out like?
Yeah, in a club. Actually, no. We've been clubbing together before, but this is the first time we've gone to like this sort of different scenario. I remember I went to Kingston University, and prior to this, I'd never been to a white club before. And I remember when they were playing 50 Cent. 50 Cent was playing. Obviously, after, you know, you go through the first hour, you're just saying, you hear all that stuff. And I remember 50 Cent played. Was it Go Shorty, It Was Your Birthday? Was it Go Shorty? Which other 50 Cent club is always playing it wasn't Go Shorty, It Was Your Birthday.
Yeah, IMP.
Yeah, it was I don't know what you heard about me. And then you can't get $1 out of me. And then I let you heard you can't see. Now I'm a motherfucker PIMP. P, 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 I thought this is how. I thought you lot had it. I was so close. I thought, yes.
I'm in.
I found my tribe. P, 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 P. The music. I was like, I said, God. But then the Jaeger bombs though. Listen, if you go to a white people club, you gotta have a Jaeger bomb, you know. Do you guys have Jaeger bombs when you go out? With black people? We don't be doing that. Listen, the white girlies, they love a Jaeger bomb and they love a sambuca. And if you're lucky, they love a little bit of an absence. I don't have those with black people, okay? The white girlies, they be sambuca. And sambuca is a very, very nice drink. It's a nice shot.
Yeah, I like sambuca.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a blowjob before?
Wait. what one?
No, I mean like the shot.
Oh,
they call the shot a blowjob.
No, I don't think.
Emmanuel, by the way, you're on nipple watch. Because as I'm talking to you, my whole nipple is out.
Oh.
So if you see it in post or currently, just be like, your nipple's out. Because I've been doing all of this and I don't know if my breast guy, just blur it out. Anyways, a blowjob, I believe it is, what is a blowjob? drink. It might be like a baby Guinness. I think it's a baby Guinness or it's a Deserrano. And then they put cream on top. And then you're supposed to put your hands behind your back. And then you're supposed to like take the glass with your mouth. And why it's a blowjob is because the cream blocks the alcohol. So you have to stick your tongue in. And then everything just comes falling out. It's so tea. It's so tea, guys. It's C&T, baby. So, if you are loving this episode, make sure you do the first one. Like it. You like me? So like it. Comment. Tell me something sexy. And subscribe. I can't believe there's people on here. Why y'all hate me so much, huh? Subscribe. Let me know you love me. By the way, last week's comments. First of all, big up Benzo. Benzo, I had a bloody time with him on the sofa. Somebody said, more Nike Olukoya 3724. Girl, when you log in, do you have to type all of that? Do you know what? Do you know them ones where it's like, sister has to type in the full more Nike Olukoya 3724. That's a lot of alphabets. Anyway, she said, Joyce, what do you mean you sold Charlie? Sister, Nike, how can you? Charlie's gone, mate. Unfortunately, I had to let Charlie go because being a dog mom was hard, man. Being a dog mom was very, very hard. I was getting so frustrated, and bless Charlie, it's not his fault. And it cost a lot of money. You guys know last year, I traveled so much. I traveled a lot last year. And it got to the point where it's like, I was spending like 600 to $1,000 a pop just for babies, so for doggy sitting. Like, it just got far too much. It just got far too complicated having him. But I really, really do miss him. Somebody keeps sending me, a couple of you guys sent me a video of this dog that had chewed up this lady's Louboutin. So she had a Louboutin shoe and she recorded it, and the whole shoe had literally been torn apart by the dog. And I just had a sigh of relief because that's the type of shit Charlie would have done. I'm not even joking. I remember that I had like a Jean-Paul Gaultier mesh top. Charlie ate through that whole thing. He ate the top like it was a piece of chewing gum. And you know them ones where it's like, I really could just slap you right now, but I can't. Because if I slap you, your neck will go backwards. So you just have to, have you ever been so mad you have to leave the room because like if I use the anger I have to release on you, yeah, shit is gonna go down. So you just have to leave. I just had to leave the room. At that point I said, guys, I'm not the doggy mom that I thought I was. I'm not the doggy mom that I wanted to be right now. But it was a
But you had him for long as well, though.
I had him for about a year. I had Charlie for about a year. He's still a baby. He's been sent to a good home. He's in a good place. And yeah, big up Charlie. I thought that I would get him back. So I'd call him back. But apparently after a while, they just forget about you, you know.
The dog.
Yeah. It's like they're not their mummy anymore. The new mummy is their mummy. They're not going to be like, this is my mummy forever. I thought that one day, if I was like, I want to get Charlie back, I'll go back and he'll be like, this, who the f is you, to his new owner? Like, fuck you, my real mummy is here. But apparently they just be forgetting about you.
Damn.
Which is really sad.
That's brutal.
So, shout out Charlie. Larry the Warrior said, not going to snitch on Elijah, then proceeds to snitch on Elijah. I mean, what are older sisters for if not to snitch on their younger siblings? Because it's payback season for all the times Elijah snitched on me. So it's only right that I snitch on him. You know what? I feel like all us older siblings, we need to have one moment where it's like, we need to have like at least 3 get out of jail cards. Younger siblings, you can't be mad if in our adult years we decide to snitch on you because you spent the majority of your childhood being big fat snitches.
100.
Big, not just snitches, big fat snitches. And you know when they snitch the most? When you tell them not to. Don't tell mum. You go and tell mum. That's the first person you go. Don't tell dad. You're already at the bedroom door, ready to snitch. So I feel like in this instance in my adult years, I'm allowed to snitch on Elijah. It's the least that you can offer me.
Agreed.
You've got quite a lot of sisters, haven't you?
Two older, two younger.
Oh, so you're a middle child.
Yeah.
Big up all the middle children. What do you think the characteristics of a middle child is? I like to think middle children are the pillars of the family, but that's what my ego tells me.
I think they are though.
Yeah. Would you say
we control the temperature. We control the young ones, the older ones. When they're getting out of control, we kind of chill out.
I agree. I feel very stoic being a middle child. Shout out all the middle children, man. If you're a middle child, comment below. And then somebody said, at least do a live show somewhere else. Come to Birmingham. It's not fair, London. Get everything. I come from these ends. Painting got a time, she hurt my feelings. Might just go to Brushy on the weekend. Ask me where I'm from, and if you see them, Birmingham, man, I'm from Birmingham. Them man, I'm from Birmingham, man, I'm from Birmingham. Birmingham. Does no one know this song?
No, I know this song.
Birmingham. Then where was the harmonies, Emmanuel? You're not eating KMT. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me.
Tell them I love gangsters outside KFC. Tell them that I am from the streets. I love it when the painting wears the hat over her weave. Okay. The money when I wanna. Pick up all the Birmingham people. Guys, every time I think of Birmingham, do you know what? There's one there was one fine boy in my uni. I can't remember this boy's name. Was he from Birmingham or Manchester? Either way, he was from them sides there. He was tall, like 6 foot something, half Portuguese, half black. Oh my days. If I wasn't so clapped them times, I would have. Anyways, no one saw that. So yeah, Birmingham, don't worry, I'ma see you soon. So, by the way, guys, we have our CNT line. We have our CNT. I'm gonna do that again because guys, we have the CNT line back again. Yeah. So we had the CNT line earlier this year. I really want to start making you guys a part of this show properly. I want to hear your voice. I love the CNT line. Some of you guys really sent in some chaotic shit. Voice notes, messages. Oh my God. There's even one girl that messaged me about one fan shit that she was dating, that she met at Afronation, and she was like, Joyce, I need you to find this boy. She's an American girl, American bad girl. She messaged me and she was like, please, there is this boy who I met at Afronation that I really like, and I really want you to find him for me. Let me see if I can even find him while we're here. Oh my God, I completely forgot about this, babe. She just DM'd me and I was like, yeah, I'll do it for you. But let me see. So guys, we're gonna help our sister girl find this gentleman, okay? She met him at Afronation. She was a fine looking babe and she had a white outfit. Her friend, okay, I'll read it. Let me read it the way she read it. Okay, so I met him day 2 Afronation. I was looking like a fine babe with my white outfit off, period. My friend and I went to the main stage of the concert to see Mary J. Blige with the knee-high boots. He approached me and I was like, woof, I don't know. I don't believe in love at first sight, but I feel like it was like that for him. He was saying his sweet nothings and I was like, oh, okay. I'm from the States and he's from London, so the accent already had me weak in my knees. That's how they get you, sisters. We were talking about marriage, not...
Already? First of all.
Let me tell you something. Forget the first date, the first meet. When I laid my eyes on you. This is the type of shit that we're talking about in the R&B songs in the 90s. When I laid my eyes on you, I was in love. That song doesn't exist, but you know, Shut up. Huh? We were talking about marriage, I don't know. But he was saying we'll get married in 2027. You know what? Unfortunately, everyone in the room right now is like, huh? Latifah's like, huh?
What?
You see women like me? If I was to hear that for the first time, I'll be like, so what's the color scheme? What's the bridesmaids gonna wear? Do you want a Victoria sponge cake? Are we gonna do red velvet? Am I gonna wear a fishtail dress? Or am I gonna give him Cinderella? Like,
Do you know what? Emmanuel, to the right girl, that is game. That is game because you've locked them in that conversation. You lot are gonna start
Marriage.
talking about
What, first link?
nah. But look,
Marriage.
look. If it's Joyce, Joyce would have been locked in.
Locked in.
To the right chick, that's good game. Trust me, it's good game. It's good game.
Yes. Maybe I'll try
Baby,
it.
I want a radiant. I need a radiant ring. Forget about the emerald, baby. Or you can give me a princess cut. 5 carats. I don't want lab diamonds. I want them grown from the ground. And then people in the comments like, God, Joyce, you know, that's not ethical. Shut up. Let's carry on. He's also supposed to visit New York this October, November. He was saying the 2027 marriage will give us enough time for me to visit London and meet the fam.
He's locked it, bro. Bro, trust me, man. This is game.
When we were talking, his friends came up and was like, he's a good guy. Don't break his heart. There's 2 red flags to this story. The first is that he's Ghanaian and said some not nice words to my Nigerian friend. The second red flag is when we were talking about marriage, he was like, am I going to get down on one knee? And he was like, no, you're going to get down on one knee right now.
You know, I was a bit slow. I just got the maps out. I got the maps out.
He said,
But you know what? She's locked in though. She's locked
not gonna
in.
lie, that type of shit, I'll switch off. I'll go. I would flatline there and then. I'll be like, nah, it's not eating. Also, the day before, I was kind of yelling at his friend. Lol, I'm gonna send a voice note. It'll make more sense if you listen to it. Oh, I've not heard this.
Okay, so I'm finally home back in Albany. I haven't been here in like 10 days. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story of how I met my London babe. So at the Afronation, I was meeting like a lot of different people, but like this guy specifically stuck out and I'm just like, oh, I want him, and he hasn't texted me yet. But let me tell you the story. So the first day of the concert was cool, you know, party and met people, party, and concert's over. So after the concert's over, my friend went to get pizza. So she's waiting in line, and then my other friend and I are like out the line, just like waiting for her to get pizza. Next thing you know, I see these like guys like walk up and like kind of like cut her in the line and like try to order. So I'm just like, nah, like they're not about to play with my girl. So I stepped in like right beside her. I was like, oh, you can't like do that. You can't cut the line. And he was like, I don't know if he really didn't hear me, but he was like annoying the heck out of me to a point where I was just saying it so much that this other girl in the line was like, hey, did you cut the line? And he's like, oh no, he's here. He had like another friend on the line that was already on the line that was, he said he's ordering with him. So I'm just like, okay. And also because my friend wasn't like that upset, I was just like, you know what, let me calm down. But I was dead tight for her. So that's that. So the next day at the concert, you know, it was good, it was fine. Mary J. Blige was performing. So
Okay, so she's saying the same thing that she said in the text. So I say to her, what's the description of his face and what's his name? She said she can't remember how the guy looks exactly, which is not helpful.
Forget about it.
But she said he has brown skin, which is also not helpful. He had a low cut. And she said, and I quote, I have no idea what he does, but I'm pretty sure his name is Cedric. Sister,
Yes.
this is not helpful at all.
There's no point. Forget about it.
She let the alcohol get the best of her.
100%.
Because at least we need a name or something. We need a feature. Did he have any tattoos? Did he have a gold cap? Was his teeth crooked?
Brown skin.
Brown to be for real. Brown skin and Afronation? No way. That's 80% of the population. Anyways, guys, if you want us to get into your dilemmas, if you want us to get into your am I the holes, if you want us to get into your confessions, just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side said she got one on the way. If you want us to get into confessions, make sure you contact us on the C&T line. Emmanuel, what's the number? What's the number? What's the number?
The number is +4.
You better think it.
The number is +44 754 295 8286.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. +44 754 295 8286. It's gonna be in the description bar if you wanna check it out again. It's C&T, baby. Couple of things. First of all, I want to shout out a creator. If you are a plus size girly like me, I'm not gonna lie, I have been jacking a girl's style. Like, first of all, shout out TikTok Shop. I have been ordering so many clothes from TikTok Shop. So many clothes from TikTok Shop. I love TikTok Shop. There's a girl that I follow on that app. And if you are a plus size girly, you must follow her. I have been taking your style for far too long and I have been stealing your clothes. Like, every time she wears an outfit, I'm like, add to basket. Because it's very difficult for a thicker girly to find clothes her size and it fits your body. You're not looking like Humpty Dumpty that sat on the wall and is about to have a great fall and roll over. Like, it's still sexy. I want to shout out to Tasha Black. If you guys are a thick girly and you want to dress like a sexy thick girly, you want to accentuate your curves, you want to feel hot, Tasha Black on TikTok is the girl to follow. I take all the clothes that she puts up there all the time. I'm gonna confess, yes. Yeah, she did that shit. She eats every time. Shout out Tasha Black. Guys, we're talking about people marry. Do you know what? We are talking about people talking about marriages on the first date or on the first meeting. Sanam and Kai just bloody got married. They met on Love Island.
Yeah, I love that for them, though.
Big up our friend of the show, Big Sanam. She got married. They met on Love Island, Winter Love Island. 2 years later, she said, if you like it, then put a ring on it. And he put a ring on it. Guys, have a look. Look at the pictures. She looks absolutely incredible. This is a dream come true. This is like a fairy tale ending for her. And I'm so, so happy. Y'all know I went to school with Sanam back in the day. Like, I've known Sanam since I was like 13. We grew up in Bedford together. We went to the same school. Like, we friends. I didn't get invited to the wedding, but we still friends though, girl. We still friends though. Okay. Shout out to Sanam. Honestly, I don't know. My For You page as of recently has been like loads of wedding content. And I remember this girlie was saying like, I think like people who were born from like 1997 to like 2003 were all going to get married at the same time. And I kind of hear it, you know, because the streets is just tired. I feel like we're all going to get fed up and be like, you, me, let's do this. It's long. I feel like people are going to get married out of being fed up. And I hear it. I feel like the guys are going to be like, this is long. The girls are going to be like, this is long. We're tired of fighting. We're tired of all the we hate men, we hate women content. We're exhausted. We just want to settle down. Let's get married. And I hear it.
I see it.
There's been a lot of wedding content on my For You page. And I'm like, Lord, Father God, is this a sign? Because there was never any wedding content on my For You page before. Now all of a sudden everybody's getting married.
Can I ask you something, Joyce?
Go on.
What type of wedding do you want? Describe it.
Okay. Not that I've planned it or anything. All I know, I don't want a big wedding. I want something very intimate. Only 150 people. That's intimate, right? I think 150 people is intimate. No?
What's the...
That's not.
So how many people did you have at your wedding?
We had like, I think it was like 450, 500.
Guys, please.
Do you know what is, Joyce? Everyone. That's what I'm saying. When people say intimate, nowadays, intimate is 30 people. That's intimate.
That's just my family.
Yeah, literally. Because once your mom says, I want 10 people, then your brother wants 10 people, then, give me 6 people, then this sister wants, Joyce, 150. I don't know how you're going to...
No, but when you think about it, the numbers are split between the bride and the groom, or should be. Mm-hmm. So what's the 150 divided by
75
2? 75
each.
Yeah, 75 each.
I don't think that's intimate. Because then there's excuses for people to be like, so why didn't I get invited? You invited 75 other people.
Okay, so maybe 100 people then, 50 people each. Because to be honest, I like my family, like my actual family, there's 5 of us and I've got 20 bloody cousins. That's already 25 people. That's halfway. We're already halfway the guest list.
But is your mum like one of those mums that can be like, no, this
She
person has
better
to
not
come?
be. I don't have time for that. So she better not be.
Joyce, you better be speaking to her now to kind of get that in her mind now, because when the day comes, she's gonna be like, no, this person have to come. Nah, this one have to come. This one have to come. Oh, she helped you when you was young. Oh, this one you don't.
Is that what happened at your
Oh,
wedding?
Lord, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest. Me and my mum never beef.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mum never beef. Not like I don't have time, but just
We
what
are
she
grown.
says. Yeah, we grown. We don't beef. That's the only time I thought, if you don't want to be there, then fine. That's the only time. Because when it comes to the numbers, this person has to come. This person has to come from Nigeria. This person has to do this. This person has to do this. And then you're fighting. And then you're wrestling everyone. And everyone's saying, please, bro, can I have this many? Can I have 4 people? Can I have 6? And then, bro.
I don't want to have no kids. Fuck your kids.
Yeah, no kids. Definitely no kids.
No kids.
No children. Unless you're going to do like...
Not unless.
Not even newborns.
Them especially.
I'm not even going to lie. They're the ones like, wah, crying. They need... Oh, yeah.
Imagine.
They cause the chaos.
You're doing your... what do they call it? You're doing
Vows.
your dance. And you're in the back. No. We're not doing all of that. Keep them at home. Put them in a creche. Where'd you put children when you don't want to?
But
see them?
a lot of these, creche. But a lot of
Creche.
these places now, they'll have like a...
They'll have what, like a little care?
Yeah. So then they'll get someone that's like maybe like that look after kids, and then they'll be like, yeah, once you come to the wedding, drop your kids with us. We'll feed them. We'll do all of this. So they won't even come out of the room.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, in the UK, the walls are very thin.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard.
I don't want to be like, okay, cool, we're gonna hire a whole extra people to look after the children, and I can hear someone's child screaming down the corridor of the service, and on top of that, now you don't even know whose child it is. You don't know if it's your child, if it's such. So now all the mothers are running. Now all the mothers have to get out.
Yeah, literally.
In the hopes that, is it my child? Is it not my child? Whose child is it? Is it your child? No kids. Okay, cool. Let's just say 100 people. You guys have to be there. You will be my mixologist.
Yep.
Emmanuel, you will be I haven't given you a role yet, but it's coming. My not mixologist, my videographer, someone. Anyways, you two will have to be there. So yeah, I'll have a quiet one. How many people was at yours?
Like, about 450, 500. But do you know what it is?
500 people. It's crazy.
I messed up though.
Because you just kept saying yes to people.
Yeah. And then my missus said, let's do it in the weekday. And I was like, no, it has to be weekend. So everyone can come, everyone's available. I messed up, bro. I should have listened to her.
So if you could, what are the mistakes? If you can go back, what would you have changed?
We're not doing it in the UK.
Oh.
At all. 0. No.
You would have a destination.
100%. Because when it's destination...
It's more controlled. You can
100%.
control who's coming.
100%. Because
no one's going to crash it.
No one's crashing it at all.
I'm going to have... guys, I want you to know, don't think you can come and crash my wedding. I will put... there's going to be 5 security at the door. 5. And they do fight. So if you think you can... Because you know some people do that. They think, we can just come and just waltz in. No, baby. if you do not have a QR code and a wristband that was sent, special
Wait,
delivery.
QR code.
Yeah, special delivery to the post. Don't think you can come in. And I'm gonna, if you like, let it be your sister. If you like, let it be your mummy. I'm not playing. I am not playing at my wedding. But yeah, shout out to Sanam and Kai. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was really, really beautiful. Guys, as we've had positives in the Love Island sphere, we've also had some negatives. Whitney and Lochan have been the talk of the town all weekend. Whitney and Lochan have been the talk of the town all weekend. I have been locked into Lochan and Whitney. Whitney. I know what is, tell me what is giving. Guys. No, guys, this situation is very, very chaotic. So, obviously, we know Whitney and Lochan have broken up earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
We know by Whitney that Lochan is the one that left the relationship. We don't know in details as to what happened during the relationship at this point. We just know that August is Whitney. She's heartbroken. She's navigating, being single, rediscovering herself out of this new relationship. We have all been there. So this weekend, well, we'll go back to last week. Last week, Lochan decided to do some content with another reality star of Too Hot to Handle by the name of Brianna. He does cooking content with her. It was very flirty. It was very like, you know, they was flirting. They was cooking. He was using Maggie Cube in there. Wonder where he learned that from. Putting Maggie Cube in there. And yeah, it was just some cooking content. So then somebody went on Snapchat and was like to Whitney, sorry to disturb you. Have you seen, and y'all are messy as fuck. Sorry to disturb you. Have you seen the picky? Did you see the video? And obviously Whitney replies, using another sister for clickbait, president. And then she puts the salute sign. So she's replied to this in response to him making that video with Brianna cooking with the Maggie Cube. So after that, again, at this point, Lochan has not responded to anything about the relationship. Then the babe Brianna goes on a podcast and the presenter is asking her, would you know, have you met any guys in the UK? You know the podcaster conversations. This Brianna, she's like, yeah, I have met someone actually. You know, like we met in real life and, you know, we're just keeping the conversation going. Well, I love American girlies because y'all American girlies, you're not conservative at all. You don't give a shit. Like y'all just be I love it. She was saying, listen, I've met someone. I like him. He's cute. Just, you know, spieling, sharing. Everybody concluded that person that she was talking about was Lochan. Again, people are now atting Whitney. This is when the bomber clap bonfire blew up. Whitney now said she's in Barbados at the moment, looking stunning. So Whitney now posted on TikTok, and it's one of those like trends where it's like, oh, you look happier. So it starts with you look happier. She said, thanks. I finally fell in love with my skin he used to call dirty. She never initially mentions that it's Lochan. But there is at this point, there is an ex in her life that is calling her skin dirty. Obviously, everyone's thinking, is this Lochan? Is this Lochan? Is Lochan a racist? Is Lochan a racist? Is Lochan a racist? Then, this is when the fire comes into fruition. Because the sister now, Liz, now drops screenshots of Lochan basically apologizing for calling her skin dirty. So Liz and Whit confirm that the person who said that is Lochan. Now, there's a lot of back and forth here because Lochan, she then posts a video. He posts, so after it comes out that Lochan is the one that allegedly called her skin dirty, Lochan then comes out with a video trying to explain himself, saying it wasn't like that. Him dropping screenshots. Whitney then comes back with a video while she's in Barbados. And she basically is like, you did call my skin dirty. And there has been several instances around you and your community where there has been racial remarks against me. From your mom, from your friends. She's just dropping bombs. Now, that's the overview. If you want an in-depth, go to a journalist. You already know what the I'm on. I said what I know, okay? And if it wasn't right, go to someone that has the time to sit there and be doing analytics and all that shit. Anyways. So, my issue with this situation, first of all, I was looking at the comment section. There's a lot of conversation right now with, oh my God, Team Lochan, Team Whitney, Team Lochan, Team Whitney. Guys, what's annoying me about this situation is because I'm seeing people from the get-go, I was seeing people in the comments siding with Lochan. Let me tell you something, right? And I think this is something that always gets us black women all the time. I feel like people want to have the perfect victim. If people don't see you as the perfect victim, which is like crying tears, ultra feminine, super submissive, like woe is me. If people don't see you like that, they can't picture you as a victim in the situation. Just like if you are in a situation with somebody who, like, people are looking at Lochan like, oh my God, like he doesn't look like the type that would ever say anything like that. How do you know? What? Because he's not hyper aggressive, because he's not hyper masculine, because he's soft and sensitive. He appears to be soft and sensitive. You can't look at him and see that he is capable of doing things like that. And I think that's very, very frustrating. And this is why a lot of times black women who have public profiles and platforms find it very difficult to be vulnerable. We've all been in a situation where we have been heartbroken. We've all been in situations where the person that we loved and cared for has violated us several times, and we might have overlooked it, and we might have let it go, we might have let it slide. And then in this instance, she felt like she wanted to have that conversation. Is the timing wrong? Yes. The timing looks very off.
100%.
I'm not going to lie to you. The timing looks very off. Why is it that when he's come out with another woman is when you want to start speaking about all the things that he's done bad? But let me tell you something. And I was having a conversation with one of my friends about this. Us as women, we are always thinking about our partners. We are always thinking about the people that we love. We are always sacrificing ourselves, our egos, our relationships for the man that we love. We haven't seen Whitney with anybody since she's broken up with Lochan. Lochan, on the other hand, has decided to do content with another black woman, knowing what the internet is like. Do you think that when he decided to do content with another black woman for another reality show, he was thinking, you know what? I have a feeling that if we were to do this content, maybe people will try and not just content, flirty content. She's stroking your beard, you're giggling, you're doing all this giggle. Did you not sit there and think for a second like, ugh, I just got out of a relationship with another woman from another reality show. Perhaps if I posted this, maybe people might get an idea and it might hurt her. You know, she's still healing. A woman would think like that. A woman would think like that. But one thing about a man, he gonna always think about himself and he gonna always think about his bag. Emmanuel, am I lying?
No.
100%.
When he posted that video, when he made the conscious decision to film with the babe, to be giggling with the babe, to be stroking on the babe, you must have known that Whitney, with everything she's been through with the Netflix, you must have known that, this is going to have some sort of effect on her. It's going to have some sort of effect on online. Let me cool off on like having any sort of public relationship for now. You didn't think of that. You are thinking, let's get those numbers. Guys, I've been in this game long enough. I know how this shit works. He knew the effect that this will have on her. Guys, YouTube, we have finished here. Thank you for watching. If you want the extended episode, make sure that you join us on our Patreon, where we talk all things Whitney and Lochan. Love you. It's C&T, baby.